Today we are reviewing everything you need to ace American history in one big fat notebook. Our table of contents include prehistory to the early 1600s, Unit 2, Colonial America, 1607 to 1780s, American Revolution and the Early Republic, 1776 to 1791, which is Unit 3. Unit 4, American Expansion, 1801 to 1861. Unit 5, Civil War and Reconstruction, 1850s through the 1870s. Unit 6, Reshaping the Nation, 1850 through 1917. Unit 7, World Wars and Modern America, 1900s through the 1930s. Unit 8, World War II, 1930s through 1945. Unit 9, Post-World War II Era, 1945 through 1980. And Unit 10, American History and Current-ish Events. Now, this book goes to a little bit of President Barack Obama. So it doesn't cover a whole lot. It just mentions him a little bit at the end. So that's how current this book goes into. Of course, with this series, they have units, and within the units, they have chapters. You have highlighted areas that you have boxed. This is great for unit studies. If you don't know about unit studies, I would link that below. At the end of each chapter in each unit, you have the Check Your Knowledge, which is like a quiz, and then a Check Your Answers. Now, I want you to understand that this is American history. And we have come a long way, and we still have a long ways to go. This book, just like the rest, are colorful. Is colorful, engaging and inviting, great as a read aloud. I would not recommend this as a standalone, and that is because there is so much more to American history that is not covered with different diversities of people. So even though they've done a great job, we still have a long way to go. Now, there are some sensitive topics in American history. So you just have to pick and choose what you would like to teach your children, and then go from there. I always believe that no matter what, we need to know American history, especially because we live in America, but also we need to dig a little bit more into the truth of American history. American history is one of those subjects that I really struggled with. And so with my children, we did the basics, or we created our foundation, but I did push American history aside to bring in my own history and findings so that I could teach my children the truths for us, which I am African American. So yes. You can use this to supplement any history that you are using, or any American history you are using. I think a great resource is your search engine to learn more and to get more information about who you are. But all in all, this is a great foundation for American history and a great foundation for your children, considering that they will be tested on American history if they are in America, as well as if they are going to college. I would take this book one step at a time. But remember, the beauty of homeschooling is making it what you want it to be. And as you see, as we get to the end of the book, here is the present day. This does have 9/11 in it, as well as in the world history, which is a previous video I've done. And it does tell you here that the really recent history, it goes into President Barack Obama, Nancy Pelosi, John McCain. Check your knowledge again, and the end. So, that is a look at everything you need to ace American history in one big fat notebook.